and welcome back to my channel. You know what this is about. Starting off right away, look number one. This one is probably going to be the easiest of all of the looks that I'm going to be doing today. Just start out with a simple orangey burnt red transition shade and place that in the crease, and then layer that with a deeper rusty red all over the lid, and then make sure they're well blended together. Beautiful. And then repeat the same on the other eye, of course. So finally, I'm going to add just a touch of shimmer to the inner corner just to brighten up that part of the eye so it doesn't look as closed off. I just use my finger for it. It's usually the most accurate placement. And that's really all there is to it. I add mascara and then a white liner in the waterline, and that's about it. Next for the lips, I'm going to be doing a faded red lip. I'm just going to first sketch out my Cupid's bow and then put beige lipstick on top of that, filling in most of my lips. And then next I'm going to use a red liner and sketch out the outline of my lips. I'm going to try and be as precise as possible with it, but obviously as you can tell it's kind of thick, so really just do your best. Finally blend them together to create a nice faded transition between the two. And that's it. I really love the way this looks together. It looks really nice and put together, but really it requires very minimal effort, which is completely my style. Look number two. So this one is going to be a cool tone shimmer look with a bright pink fuchsia lip. I've actually gotten really into the look of brighter lips and just kind of like minimal eyeshadow. I just think that it's so simple and it looks so pretty. So first I'm going to start off with the cool tone brown, almost has a mauve undertone to it, and I'm going to put that in my transition, followed by a bright cool tone shimmer all over the lid. And then I'm going to finish that up with a sparkly silver shade over the center of the lid and also in the inner corner. Next, as promised, the fuchsia lip. There's really not much to it, just put it on and that's about it. The lipstick that I'm using for this one is the Fenty Mademoiselle lipstick. They're one of my absolute favorite matte lipsticks. They really have very, very minimal transfer onto like your cups or things like that. So it's one of my favorite formulas. I would definitely check that one out if you're looking for a bright lip with no transfer. Next, moving on to look number three, this is going to be a classic black wing and a burgundy lip. This one was probably one of my favorite ones. It's something that's easy to do, but still looks like you put in a little bit of effort. So like always, start with the transition shade. I'm just using a nude brown, place that all over the crease. Next, it's a little bit easier to do with eyeshadow rather than a black liner. It's a little bit easier if you mess up. If you are worried about that, try it. Next, I'm going to place a shimmer color in the inner corner. I mean, what's new? I do the same thing every single time. And then this lipstick it's by Half Caked. It's a lip fondant in the shade 82 Bordeaux. It's a really nice matte formula as well. It's a little bit stiffer than the Fenty one. You can definitely tell that you're wearing a lipstick when you wear it. It also is really good at non-transfer. And here is the final look for that one. And as you can tell, a red lip always makes your teeth look a little bit whiter, so I absolutely love that, and that's always the move. That's always my secret move. Look number four, a mauve eye with a baby pink lip. This one, again, is also really subtle, but it has a little bit more of detail in the eye. First, I'm going to start off with a deeper burgundy color and place that all over the crease, and I kind of sketch out a little bit of a cat eye when I do this, and work it underneath the lower lash line as well. Next, I'm going to use this brown shimmer color all over the lid. And then I'm going to use this iridescent pink shimmer over mostly the center of the eyelid, not too far extending into the crease or anything. And then I'm going to top it with this glitter. It just adds a little bit extra dimension. It makes it look a little bit more special. I mean, this step is obviously optional. It looks perfectly good without it. And then finally, I'm going to soften the edges with a clean brush and just diffuse out the harsh color line at the top of the eye. And again, I'm going to use a white eyeliner in the waterline and then a mascara, as always. I mean, the Marc Jacobs one has been one of my absolute favorite ones. I think I've used it in almost every single look in this video. And then finally for the lips, I'm just going to use a soft pink for my undertones. This formula isn't my favorite, but the color is really nice, so you know, sometimes you just gotta pick and choose your battles. Altogether, I really like this look. I think that the pink ties in really nicely with the center of the eyelid. It has a nice cohesive look without being too matchy. And yeah, it's a cute look for Valentine's Day. I highly recommend this one as well. This one was probably, well, okay, I already said one was already my favorite, but this one is my second favorite for sure. Final look is a red cat eye and a red lip. This one is definitely a little bit more bold of the 5. I'm going to start out with a matte red and I'm going to place that in the transition. I'm not going to blend it. I'm actually just using a liner brush to sketch out the cat eye first and then I'll blend. Okay, so now I'm going to try blending out the inner portion of the line just to make it a little bit softer. And then I'm going to add a pink shimmer to the inner corner as well as the inner third of the eyelid. I'm not going to stretch it all the way out to the corners though. Finally, the red lip. I think MAC has one of the best matte lipstick formulas. They've been a good lipstick formula for a long time. They do have a little bit of transfer for me, but they are one of the more comfortable mattes that I own, so I highly recommend this one. This is in the shade Russian Red. So yeah, this one is definitely the brightest of the 5, but it looks the most Valentine's to me. I really like the way this one turned out, and it's a little bit different. It's not like a full red matte eye, but it is still something special, and I think it looks really pretty. So as always, if you would like to recreate one of my looks, I would love for you to share it with me. I hope that you enjoyed this video and found some inspiration for what you want to do for this weekend. Have a great rest of your week, I guess. I'll see you at the same time, same place next week. Bye.